Polybius is an old urban legend about a mysterious arcade game that showed up in Portland, Oregon in 1981. The game is usually described as an epileptic's nightmare with flashing lights and psychoactive effects. Supposedly, the game would flash subliminal messages as well. Now, the gameplay varies, but most reports seem to claim it was a shooter game, kinda like Asteroids. The game was apparently extremely addicting, and kids lined up around the block to play it. However, those who played it would experience amnesia, insomnia, night terrors, and hallucinations. Even more eerie was the men in black who would enter the arcade, extract information from the machine, and then leave each day. One day, though, the game was mysteriously taken out with no explanation given. From there, rumors spread that Polybius was some kind of recruitment tool, or part of the MK Ultra project. Now, in my research, I found two for what Polybius was. The first was that Polybius was mistaken for another game. Some say Asteroids due to the gameplay described, or Robotron 2084 due to the similar logo. But the more likely one being CubeQuest. Though the year is off, CubeQuest 1983 more accurately fits the gameplay described. The game also had very advanced visuals for the time and was extremely popular when released. Because of this, it frequently broke down and needed repairs. Sometimes it was taken out of arcades altogether because it was too costly to repair each time. Now, the theory I support is Brian Dunning's theory on Polybius. He proposes that two news stories in 1981 were combined into one. The first one being how kids were having migraine headaches after playing Tempest in arcades. And the second, in that very same arcade reported on, another kid suffered stomach pains after trying to beat the all-time record for Asteroids. All these stories taking place on the same day in the same arcade in Portland, Oregon. He also believes that the men in black, part of the urban legend, arised from an FBI raid on that same arcade in Portland, Oregon. That was also mixed up with the news stories mentioned previously. Apparently, the FBI had raided 10 arcades suspecting the owners of using the arcade machines for illegal gambling. The weeks leading up to it, though, the men in black FBI agents were seen in the arcades recording high scores and monitoring the arcade machines for tampering. So that's where I'm going with this. Was Polybius real? No, I don't think so, but it's definitely left a mark on gaming history.